Hi everyone, jumping on. How are you going? Sorry I wasn't on this morning. Something came up and I just couldn't go on, but I did put my apologies on my post section of my channel. I hope that you're all well. And hi Jasmina, sweeter. And Venus. Hi. We'll wait for a few more people to jump online. And yeah. How are you all feeling? I think the high free spirit or free spin. I think the energy right now is very positive, very optimistic, very auspicious in a really good way. So we're going to have a look at the collective shortly, and we're going to see maybe why that is. Sevdet Demir. See. Okay, hi Sevdet, can you tell me your first name please so I can put it on the list? Yeah, it's really positive energy. Tell me how you're all feeling. I'm feeling like super positive, excited, you know, like I can start some new things and I can get excited about them. Remember, we have the full moon special tomorrow night, okay, so don't miss that. There will be a giveaway. And I know it's like not the full moon, but I can't do it on the full moon because I'm working. So I'm going to do like a pre-full moon, what we need to get ready to surrender to, and etc. Hi, Margaret. How are you? I'll put you on the list. Yes. Okay. Okay, so let's just go forward. More people will jump on and that's fine. But let's get started instead of waiting. We've got 10 people online. If you're here and you haven't said hi in the chat, please say hi and I'll put you on the list and for your free reading. Okay, let's have a look at the energy. I actually feel so excited and like, what did I just say? We'll talk about that in a second. Really nice energy. Building blocks. We have go the distance. Really nice. We'll talk about numerology as well. Spirit wants me to talk about numerology, so that may mean that a few sequence numbers may be coming out here. The higher power card. Yeah, I mean, it's a really positive energy right now. Excitement and new things. Okay, we have all the glitters card. We have the here and now. Yeah, there's definitely that present, like sitting in the present moment energy here. What else do we have? Treasure Island. Okay, bottom of the deck. Yeah, beautiful. Ooh. So there's a lot of spiritual support because you're doing the right thing. You're not repeating lessons or things from the past here. There is this beautiful energy of spirit really trying to help. 3 of the cards on the table, actually 4, are very like major arcana energy. We've got 777. We've also got the number 11, which is the justice energy. We've got Virgo energy here. We've got Aries energy. But these cards are saying, I was just going to say that 4 of these cards on the table are spirit really trying to support right now. Keep manifesting, guys. Keep like putting that, not like manifesting in the way that you're desperate though. Make sure that, you know, make a vision board, dream the world into being. Okay, the Treasure Island card is like riches, beautiful things, abundance, something tangible, positive finances. Spirit wants you to be healthy and wealthy and wise. Okay, that's what Spirit just said to me. We want you to be healthy and wealthy, okay, and wise. So Spirit is trying to, you know, if you've got decisions to make, Spirit's trying to help you with those and to do the right thing with that justice energy there. We've also got the Treasure Island card. So even though it may feel like something's coming in slowly, it's still coming in, okay? It's definitely still coming in. But, you know, we've got that go the distance. Spirit wants you to go the distance. Like, if you have a dream, if you have a goal, do not give up, guys. It is nearly like shown. It's nearly shown to you, I'm hearing. So sit in the present. So that's the number 7. We've also got 7 here and 7 here. So a leg up. Spirit is really trying to support you, and you have this deep knowing, and there's that wisdom energy with the owl. So use wisdom, experiences and knowledge from the past to push forward with something. Make sure that you're doing the right thing by yourself and others, and Spirit will definitely guide you and help you. And remember to try and just sit, enjoy the present, okay? Enjoy the present moment. I was actually lying in bed the other night and I was thinking, how can I continue with my primary job? It's not that I don't like it, it's just that all that time I feel is wasted. You know, even though obviously I'm getting paid, but there's this like not really being 100% in it with my heart. Not really, like, and I'm like, how can I do this or continue doing this for say 4 or 5 more years? And you know, I'm thinking, okay, well, I've got to find something within the job where I'm helping others, where it's not like I'm going to work, where it's like I'm using my knowledge and wisdom from all my experience in my past in my job, and bringing that to others in a sort of like a training capacity. So I think I found the answer to my question, right? You may find the answer to yours. Building blocks here, beautiful. Okay, this is like already built a solid foundation for yourself and looking then to the future. Right, where do I go next? Some of you could be making a 5-year plan, a 7-year plan as well. We've also got the number 7 as well. So we've got 7777. I'm going to clarify this card because it says all the glitters. Just be aware that while you're building, others are watching, okay? Others are watching you, and some people may be like, yeah, don't tell a lot of people about what you're doing, about your life, especially if there's any sort of money coming in, because we've got 2 cards of riches here. Make sure that, you know, I watched this thing on YouTube the other day. It said, you know, don't tell how much money you've got, because that 1 or 2 things can happen. Someone's got more than you, and it's just like, oh, that's great, or the other person hasn't, all right? And then there could be envy and the evil eye cast, okay? So let's clarify that, all that glitters and building blocks. So while you're building, team, while you're moving to the next level and you're making a new plan for your life, a next plan to uplift, to upgrade, just be aware that others could be envious and jealous, and make sure that you don't like tell everyone everything you're doing, okay? That's really very important, because, you know, and maybe some people's masks are going to be dropping around this time, and perhaps you'll see the envious energy. 10 of Cups in the reverse. There may be somebody around you that is not living their best life. We need to have time and compassion for those people, but also, yeah, just keep yourself to yourself a little bit. Support others where you can. 8 of Pentacles, keep working hard. I think you're going to keep working hard towards some sort of dream or goal here. And, you know, yeah, look at that 4 of Cups. If you're giving support to another person, for whatever reason, they may not want the support, but I feel an opening, Spirit saying open. So they could be like really opening up. This is a beautiful read. I knew it was going to be. Riches incoming. Keep going forward. Go the distance. Enjoy the present moment. Make a plan, right? It's beautiful. Mercury retrograde is here, 9th of November. I love Mercury retrograde. It's for 3 weeks, and it reminds us to take stock, okay? To take stock, regroup, rethink, recalibrate, and look at our lives and where we can improve. Okay, and I love that, right? I do. Hi, Jasmina. Hi, ML. Okay, I'm going to write a bit of a list. The first person is Jasmina. Jasmina, write your question while I write my list, okay? I will be on for 2 hours exactly. I am definitely traveling this morning. I wasn't going to come on at all, but because I missed this morning's live, I felt pretty bad about that. So I was like, no, I'll go on for 2 hours. I can manage that. And then I'm traveling today. So I'm already ready. I got up at 4 a.m. to get ready for my day because I'm going out, and I was like, so that I could do a live for you guys. So it's 5 a.m. approximately where I am, maybe 10 past 5. Hey, Queen. Hello, lovely. Jamie. Hi, Jamie. Okay. We're looking at, or we're looking for Jasmina's question. Don't know whether she posted. I love Mercury retrograde. What awaits me in November, Jasmina? Let's have a look at all areas. We'll have a look at finances, etc. I don't know whether I did this reading for you yesterday. I really want to use the wisdom deck as a base. Yeah, I really do want to, because I don't know, I want to use this, and then we'll use the Rider-Waite to clarify. Let's have a look at your financial situation, all right? What awaits you, or focus, advice for Jasmina in finances. Then we'll look at family and move on like that. So it's a 6-card spread. This is a new spread I'm doing. Finances for Jasmina. What does she need to know? What does she need to look out for? Focus on, advice from Spirit, please. In regards to money in general. There it is. Ooh, okay. Family situation. Social. Career. Environment. There's a lot of earth energy here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You could be one of these signs, Jasmina, but it's basically about grounding yourself. Yeah, more earth energy. So there's a lot of earth energy. You've got some air here, but the main thing is earth. So you've got earth, 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 earth. And then one air energy. Okay, let's clarify this. So the time to go card in regards to your finances is the number 9. We are in the year of 9. I feel that you've had a struggle financially in 2025, but it's time to sort of leave that behind and go into 2026. This was in the same position as the building blocks in the general that we just had. So I want to sort of relate it to that, because I do feel that you've built yourself to a certain point. I think there's been like disappointments though. There's definitely been disappointments. Perhaps others have given you these disappointments, or there's been letdowns, especially with, you know, related to career. But you're walking through a new door, okay? You're walking away from 2025 with some sort of lesson here, 9 on the screen as we speak. And you're like, yeah, okay, I'm disappointed in my financial situation. Perhaps I didn't save enough, or perhaps I wasn't vigilant enough, but that person ripped me off or whatever. But you're going, nah, it's not too far to walk into 2026. So we've only got a couple of months. We're in November now. On the split, I've got the Hangman in the reverse. Beautiful. So you're coming to some sort of realization here in regards to your money, in regards to how you're going to treat your money, have your relationship with money, right? Let's see what else we have. Hi, Angel. I'll put you on the list. What's this time to go card? Yeah, it's time to just like, don't dwell on it too much. I mean, take the lessons that you've learned with you, financial lessons in 2025, but don't dwell on it too much, okay? I feel there's been like a hanging on to finances, like I don't have enough, it's lack of mentality. It is above this orphaned energy, which is 5 of Pentacles energy, which we'll talk about in a second. But this is sort of like letting your guard down a little bit and being more open to the universe, really, as far as incoming money. I actually just downloaded a affirmations video, which I'm going to put in the description. I'll do it from tomorrow, and it will remain there, every description that I do on my live. I'm going to try it myself. I think it's for 7, she said to do it 3 times a day for 7 days, I think. So, you know, have a look at that when I've put it. I'll put it on tomorrow's live. Or you can email me and I'll send it to you. But there's a need to let go of that 4 of Pentacles in reverse to your relationship you've had with money in the past. There's something about, you know, your mind and thinking differently about money, right? Your second card is Thinker. This is like in reverse, that came out in the reverse. This is in regards to your family. There could be a situation coming up in November where you just don't overthink it. Or you're telling someone, don't overthink this. Like, if you feel it, do it. Or if you feel there's a red flag, don't do it. So I feel that this is like possibly to do with another, but I feel it's to do, we'll see what comes out with the, because if a court card comes out, it might be related to a specific person in your family. There could be massive changes happening for a family member, or just like your relationship yourself with your family. But you may be saying to someone, don't overthink this, okay? Yeah. You may decide not to work on something with a certain member of your family because like they are overthinking and you sort of had enough of the same thing round and round again, or the same problem. You just want harmony, right? Temperance, you want balance. And, you know, some people, they may just find it difficult, right, to process or navigate a situation. And you can be there to support them. This is someone, possibly a Sagittarius, but this is someone, maybe someone's losing their job, or they're overthinking a situation, and you're sort of like get back on the horse type of energy. Like you're a little bit sick of something, maybe, you know, repeating itself. I'll leave that with you, okay? The outcome is happy because we got the sun at the bottom of the deck, but it may take time for someone to process some sort of information, and you're there for emotional support, to tell them that, you know, things will happen when they're supposed to. The Imagine card is in the area of your social. So if you don't have like a lot of friends or good friends in 2025, you know, do a vision board, put some pictures of some, like yourself with some really happy, just random people. They don't have to be, you know, specific people, or they could be, okay? This is about like, also it's the number 2, so I do feel with the time to go card at the end, and I know it's finances, that they don't all relate to each other, but I'm being drawn towards it, that it's possibly time to imagine your life with a bunch of really happy people around you, okay? Maybe that's not what you like, maybe you don't have those people right now. Why is this here? Why is this here in regards to social circles? I'm also hearing like perhaps you're like looking for a different type of friendship where you're wanting someone who's more spiritual, someone who's more enlightened. You got the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel that you have an enormous amount of friends, or if you do, like they're not necessarily fitting in your atmosphere, energy, I'm hearing, okay? So, you know, have a think about that. Maybe there's a couple of people that, you know, you need to spend more time with, and maybe there's a couple of people that are just doing your head in and you need to be away from. 5 of Pentacles is in your career. What's been going on with your career? There's some disappointment here. Maybe you're not getting paid enough. Maybe you're wanting to move forward, Jaslina, into a different type of job. There's a realization and acknowledgement here of, yeah, I'm not extremely happy. Perhaps there's some people been lying, I'm also hearing, okay? Yeah, and then you've got the 9 of Cups in the reverse. Perhaps there's been people in your job in 2025. You're moving away from that, okay? You're moving to much better environment, a much better energetic environment, especially with people. You're not wanting, like, there's a few fair weather friends within your job. Okay. So November may test you in regards to like moving away from that. Environment, we have Observer. This is observing your environment. This is perfect for Mercury retrograde. He's got his telescope, this little fox. Fox is very strategic. He's not opening his mouth much. He's not telling people what he's doing. He's observing his environment and the people around him. This is very, very mercurial energy. Very Capricorn energy as well, okay? So this is like Virgo or Gemini, all right? So this is very much like looking at, feeling the energy of people and places and situations, not actually acting on anything. You could also be, you know, in your own body environment, as far as like emotional, mental, spiritual, etc. You're sort of like thinking about what to do next. So this is a really balanced reading. It's very, I want to say perfect reading. You may have some financial decisions to make as well, and it may have to do with your environment. Why is this here? Be strategic with your words. King of Cups in the reverse. It's interesting, like, because I don't normally read reversals, so I'm just going to go with it. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There could be a masculine water sign in your environment that, like, you just watch what they do, what they say. Like, words mean more than, action means more than words type of energy. Okay, one more for that, because it is a court card, even though I sort of like didn't do one on that, but I sort of knew. The Star, okay. You may be seeing someone fall from grace. The Star is here in the reverse, Aquarius energy. If you are an Aquarius, it's not you. I just want to say that. I don't know if you are or not, but Spirit just said that to me. There may be somebody that is disappointed and you're watching this. Like, it could be in your career, it could be in your family, but I feel it's more like career. Someone's going to fall from grace, I feel, in your career, which means like something's not going to go the way they planned it, or they're going to get found out about something, and you're observing something. This is in your environment, okay? Then we have love, we have clean it up. Now, when this card comes out for love, this is March energy. Again, very, well, what sign is this? I'm pretty sure it's Pisces, sort of Aries energy here. All right. Interesting for love. So if you're single, there could be someone coming in the new year around March. Spirit's asking you to sort of look at yourself and what you need to change in regards to your emotions and the way you think and feel about love. There's something you need to change, definitely, because it's the clean it up card, right? To make room for another person. I don't know if you're single or not. I think you are. And you got happiness. So you're going to be successful at cleaning up your energy. I don't see another person coming in, or like a person being here as far as a new romantic soulmate in November. But I do like feel this energy of you successfully navigating your way through your mind, as in how you feel and think about love and what sort of person you want in your life. I feel that a lot of lessons you've learned this year have been about your career, and you can also relate that to your love life. Like if you've been taken for granted in your career, in your job, if you've been treated like a doormat, lessons we learn through others, even in work or family, it will build up your self-worth. Okay, there's something here about self-worth. Sweetheart is next. What's coming in my love life? You, Sweetheart, are a Libra. Okay. What's coming in Sweetheart's love life? I'm guessing that you're single. Let's have a look. So different question, different deck. Let's have a look and see. Recent past in love for Sweetheart. I use the Triple Goddess deck for love questions, or the Crystal Visions deck, because, yeah, they're very love decks. Love. Recent past in love. Let's have a look at recent past. This is a 10 card spread. Let's have a look. Recent past in love. I feel that you've made some strong connections this year. I don't feel that they're in romance, but you've made strong connections nonetheless, okay? Could be Leo or Cancer in your chart, or, you could have met a significant Leo or a Cancer, but I don't feel it's in love or in romantic relationships. I think that you've worked very well together with people. Spirit gives us experiences. I just want to call them experiences where maybe we're single, but Spirit sort of gives us a test to see, how we navigate a project together with others, or relationships with family even, or in your job. You may have been through some challenges with people around you. I'm just going to say like that. And it all relates to your personality and the growth of it, okay? I hope this is making sense. So there could have been some things that have been a little difficult this year in regards to others, and you've navigated it really beautifully. I just want to say that, okay? Now, if this is love, you could have met a Leo or a Cancer and you just felt a really special bond with them. But I'm leaning more towards the former when I was talking about learning how to deal with different personalities. Okay, but related to your situation. Let's have a look and see present. The Sun, double Leo. Okay, so there could be a Leo in your life. Let's have a look at the center card. Ooh, Seven of Swords. This is a bit naivety or being gullible with this. We will clarify these two cards because I feel that they're very much connected. There may be someone around you, could be a Leo, could be a Cancer, but there could be somebody around you, very strong Cancer energy here as well, that you're not seeing everything. You're not seeing everything. So I'll clarify that. Eight of Cups, yeah. There may be a current disappointment where you're not connecting with someone that you want to connect with, or you feel that they're hiding something from you. Let's look at future energy. We've got the Knight of Swords, the Five of Wands in the reverse. That's good. Yeah, okay, so near future energy. Okay, we will clarify these. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. So that's what you don't see coming. Now, I don't want to burst your bubble here or anything, but there seems to be some sort of what's coming up, disappointment or lesson, an emotional disappointment, okay? You could be hearing in the near future from a person, definitely online, because we have this Eight of Wands energy, okay? Let's see, why is the Sun and the Seven of Swords here in your present? This is a gullible energy. Perhaps you're the one that's being a little naive here in regards to a particular person. Who is this about, Spirit? Can you show me a particular person? This is about love. Ooh, okay. So we have someone here that you're very focused on. King of Swords. Doesn't have to be an air sign. Just want to put it like that, okay? Could be a Leo. You're really focused on them. Like you think a lot about them. There's the Leo energy. The King of Swords could be you. You could be the air energy. And then you got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe this very strong Leo energy. We've got Leo with the Sun. We've got King of Wands, Leo. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, Leo. So we've got the Eight of Cups, which is also Leo. Perhaps someone isn't ready in the present moment to work on something. Right? Perhaps someone is very open with open or closed, because we've got the Seven of Swords here, with like not working on the situation with you. Perhaps they've got a lot of healing to do with this Eight of Cups here, and they're just not, oh my goodness, look at this. Again with the Seven of Swords. So there's definitely something being hidden from you. You're not seeing the full picture about someone. They could need to apologize to you. Or you could be very open with your affection to them, and they're not being open with you. Or they are, but they're hiding something. They're definitely hiding something. We've got Seven of Swords twice. What are they hiding? Their feelings. Okay, hold on a second. They're hiding their feelings, but they're also hurt about something, and it could be something to do with their past. Because we have the Eight of Cups. They don't feel good enough for you, perhaps. They're moving very slowly. So this could be the Leo. They're defensive about something. Whereas you're like wanting to come in and, have a beginning with them. There is the energy of them either feeling that they're not good enough for you, or that they're disappointed with something in their life. So this is not the time to try and get information out of this person. They're going through some sort of change. I don't know what this is. You may resonate. You've got the Knight of Swords. So near future is information incoming that's going to give you clarity, because the Five of Wands in reverse is like you're not fighting anymore. You don't have this feeling of battle within yourself, okay? So you're communicating here with someone. 2 cards of messages, 3 cards of messages. That's just clarifying what I'm saying is sort of in regards to a soulmate energy in the future or near future. Ace of Wands. I actually feel they're different people. I feel that you're disappointed with someone that you want to connect with, but there's someone else coming in that's very amorous, let me just put it like that. They really have good intentions. It could be someone new. And there could be a lot of intimacy here. So you're letting go of someone, but you're bringing in someone new. That's sort of like what I'm feeling here. And you're on the right path with this new person. Why is the Five of Cups here? Yeah, use this Mercury retrograde to make some decisions. You've also got financial decisions to make, okay? Someone is not, you're going to decide not to work with someone as far as in a relationship. And I do feel there's someone new coming in. You're possibly very strong, I'm going to meet you online type of energy. So you're meeting someone online. If you don't have, you know, and make sure that you go through reputable apps, and, you know, even if you have to pay a certain amount a month, you're more likely to find someone on a dating app that's like that instead of just some random dating sex app, okay? Because that's mainly what a lot of people are there for. General for Elaine. Thank you, Elaine. Let's have a look and see what's here. Let's look at November for you. Probably already done a reading, the similar or the same, Elaine, for you. But we're just going to go forward. That was your reading, sweetheart. I hope that made sense. All right. Let me know if it made sense. I like feedback on my readings, guys, even if it's just, yeah, that resonated or not. Okay. All right, let's have a look, Elaine. I'm going to use the wisdom cards because they're really shouting at me this morning. Let's have a look. Finances. Family. I think we already did this for you, but you know, you're asking for a general. So, okay. Social. Oh my God, you're getting the same cards as the last person. How strange. Okay. Career. Environment. And love. Ooh. Okay, bottom of the deck. Okay. So let me just have a drink of water. Hold on, guys. Okay, so finances, you have the number 8. So you're healing from a situation financially in November. Even if you're not like saving a lot or whatever, you sort of like have this new relationship with money. So you could be making, or it would be good to make like a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan, whatever. Okay, 8-year plan. But there's some sort of healing from finances here. Let's clarify. Why is the happy card here for money? It's also like, sometimes, well, all the time, well, for me anyway, I have to have a goal. Even if it's like I'm going away for a night somewhere, like next week or something like that, I have to have a goal. Because without goals, and she's holding a star here in this card, so without goals or financial goals, for me anyway, I mean, a lot of people just live hand to mouth and just don't really care about saving, but I do, and because I have future goals, right, where I want to do this full time, so I don't want to work in my primary job anymore. I really don't, but I just talked about that before. But you know, I've got to have a financial goal so I get to that point. Six of Wands. Obviously, you're not going to reach that financial goal like this month if you've got a goal of, unless you win lottery or something. But you'll make a successful plan. Okay, you'll make a successful plan. The next one is family. Someone needs to clean up their act, possibly in your family. You may be even supporting another to help them in some sort of way, cleaning their home or something like that. That's very baseline tarot, so I don't like to do baseline tarot, as you guys know. But this could be like, someone could be cleaning up their act as far as like an addiction or something like that, okay? The 3rd of November may be quite significant to you. So over the weekend, is that? What day is it? It's Saturday. So yeah, at the beginning of the week next week, you could be seeing a family member. They could be telling you about like how they're changing some sort of habit or something. You could also be like mending something here with a family member. and making everything sort of like clear again. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. So someone in your family could have been very elusive and hiding something. I mean, it might not be anything really bad or anything. It just might be like, you know, not being cruel to be kind. What's the word? Well, like a white lie, or not telling you something because they feel it could, like, you don't need to know, sort of thing. Someone could be opening up to you and telling you something that's been kept, or you could be finding something out about another family member. There's definitely something being uncovered here in regards to family in November. We also have Imagine for You as well as the social. So we had this before. If you don't have a certain group of friends in November, or you've been hanging out with the wrong people, I don't think you have, Elaine, but I mean, it may be like you're looking for a new groups that are more spiritually enlightened, which is really, really nice. Okay, very nice. I like this energy for you. You're cutting off people. Elaine, you've got this big knife, you're cutting off the head of a carrot. Okay, perhaps you're dealing with someone in November who is very dogmatic in the way they think, right? The way they speak. It could even be in your career. It could be someone you come across in your job, also I'm hearing. It could even be a family member, but there's something about your social circle where you're like, you're not going to suffer fools like greatly. Let me just put it that way. In November, you're just going to say it how it is, Elaine. We've got this thinker energy for your career. You're having a good, long, hard think. We've got 8, by the way, here. We've also got 4s and 6s. So quite even energy for the month, right? You're quite sort of like, we've got 2s as well. You sort of like know, you're feeling quite balanced in the month of November. You're overthinking, or you're thinking about a situation here in regards to career. You're thinking about what's going to, you know, help you be passionate about your job. Use Mercury retrograde, Hanged Man in the reverse, of course. Use this time, if you've got any decisions to make in regards to your career, use this time in Mercury retrograde, not to action them, but just to think a lot about, you know, what you want to move forward in regards to your job. The next card we have is environment. So you have possibly messages coming in about where you live or about where you work. Your environment can also be other people that are living with you. You could be getting information about that, or someone's telling you something. You have the 7 of Cups. There could be some sort of illusion here. Let me just have a look at another card. Post your second question, Elaine. Yeah, you've got the Tower. You're getting some sort of message to do with your environment. So either where you live or where you work, that's going to like possibly give you some like emotional, what do I do now type of energy, okay? Now I'm not saying, because we do have the Tower, right? So I'm not saying that, although it could happen, I'm not saying it has to, that you've got to move out of where you are, or you're hearing like a message like, oh, in the new year, Elaine, we need to sell the property, so you need to move. Don't stress about it. It could confuse you, but I don't feel that there's anything like it's, let me just pull another card. Yeah, you've got to make some sort of decision here in regards to some sort of message you're getting in November about where you live or where you work, okay? But don't stress about it, all right? Please, I don't want anyone stressed about things coming through. Read my disclaimer. Go the distance is in love. Spirit, this is at the bottom of the deck. Spirit is definitely co-create with Spirit, because they will help you and support you with whatever's going on. I feel a few like nuances in November. People are going to annoy you. Maybe a family member's going to annoy you. Financially, it's going to be great. You're going to be rethinking about your career and what you need to do next. There's some sort of message coming in about where you live or where you work. And then this go the distance is about like pushing forward. I feel this is somebody you already know. They could be platonic though. Love doesn't have to be romance. You want to go the distance, or someone wants to go the distance with you. It's time that something changed in regards to romance. I do feel that you have like a masculine here. coming in, Knight of Wands towards you. You may be setting your boundaries up in regards to love, but there is someone approaching you. I think you'll be doing a lot of shadow work as well in November for yourself. You may have lack of trust about a particular person coming towards you and feel that you haven't quite done your healing yet. But I feel they have good intentions. I just feel that you're not ready. You're not ready for love. Keep moving forward with your healing, I'm feeling here, okay? There is someone, the fire energy, like a masculine fire sign, Sag, Aries, Leo, that really wants to give you support, take you out, spend time with you, and I don't think you're ready in November. I think it's a month of trying to get, like, yeah, using the Mercury retrograde till its full advantage. How does Yaz feel about me and life? She's recently posted something erratically from TikTok, which isn't her. Okay. Let's look at Yaz's energy, please, Spirit. I'm hearing, I know you can do it. I don't know if that was part of the TikTok feed, like, video, but there's like, I know you can do it. That's what Spirit's saying. She's doing a lot of introspect right now. She's worried about something, but you know, everything's going to turn out fine, okay? She's going to get the clarity she needs with a particular situation. Could be financial as well. She's coming out of a decision on the other side of it being very happy, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. I don't know much about, like, I don't know about the TikTok thing. I'm not going to get into that. I'm just going to look at how she feels. If anyone wants to donate, they can donate now. Otherwise, we'll go back to the free list. If you're just joining, and the live, there's a long list, and I'll only be on for 2 hours today because I'm traveling. I wasn't going to come on at all, but I decided to. Okay, the Magician. All in the upright, please, Spirit. Yeah, there's that decision. Let's do a 6-card spread on the bottom of the deck. Okay, the Chariot, King of Swords. So strong Gemini energy here. Cancer. With the Chariot in the upright, which is really nice. She's definitely on the right path. She may be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, strong Gemini, that's very emotionally imbalanced, and she just has to wait for something to happen or wait for divine timing in regards to that person. I don't know what it is, but she definitely does have a decision to make that she is worried about. But Spirit's really trying to help. I mean, this 2 of Wands, this decision, this standing there and not moving and thinking about life and thinking about everything that needs to happen or she needs to bring forward, it's making her anxious. But the Magician and the Chariot on either side, she's being, like, you know, supported. I'm getting like Jesus for whatever reason, okay? I don't know if she's Christian or whatever, but Jesus just came through. Not literally. That would be nice. The Magician is here, so she's creating. She wants to create something. She definitely wants to create something new. She's not sure how she's going to go about it. It's worrying her. Why is this King of Swords and Temperance? This person is emotionally, she's unsure whether she should be hanging around or seeing a certain person. Could be a friend. So she's using Mercury retrograde here. They're very in and out energy. One day they're like emotionally open, one day they're not. It could be even love. I don't know if she's interested in men or not. She's trying to get balanced herself. This person may enjoy partying and going out or want her to also do so. She does have a soul contract with this person, whoever they are, all right, but she does need to also let them go. Okay, hi Astro, how are you? Thank you for donating. You will be next. Think of your question, Astro, make it a good one. Generals are always good. November energy has just begun, so that's also good. Okay, why is So what's this worry about? Because she's got the Nine of Swords here. She will get clarity. Thank you, Spirit. So she's going to get clarity. Whatever she's worried about, whether it's this person or a particular decision she has to make in her life, she will get clarity. The Nine of Cups is here as well. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. Yeah, so she will come out of this unscathed. I do feel she's releasing a masculine, a friend, or someone. Venus, thank you. You'll be next after Astro. Okay. So she's releasing a masculine. I do think she's going to do it. I think she's worried about doing it, but she's going to do it anyway. That was her. No, my live just went off. I don't know who donated first. It doesn't really matter. Astro, you will be next. Astro, post your question. Let me see. Whatever your question is. And then Venus. Astro, what fears do you have, Astro? 8 on the screen, 17, some sort of fear here. Fear, worry. When and how will my life change? Living situation, work and relationships. Okay, well I can't do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a, hold on a second, I'm going mad. I'm going to do a 7-card spread on all different areas of your life through, like, that's the best way to do it. That's why, because a lot of people say that, I want a reading on love, work, whatever, life. Is okay, let's just do it general. So let's have a look. Finances first. I do feel you're really worried about something here. That is something either you can't see or there's a lot of fear. That 3 of Swords energy that I'm seeing, like, don't let your emotions, Astro, affect your mind. So if you're feeling really low and very down, don't let it affect your mind. Your mind needs to click into practical mode. It needs to sort of like sift through the wheat from the chaff. It needs to be practical. I see you writing things down, so journaling would be very, very good for you. Okay. All right, well, we'll do living and career. We'll still do a 7-card spread. So environment and living situation for Astro, because they don't want a full general. Okay. Living situation, 3 cards, please. Living situation. Hold on a second, Astro. I'm just getting some like downloads. Hold on. I don't think someone you're living with, if you're living with someone, whether they're flatmates or family, don't understand you. It's frustrating for you. Something's frustrating. It could even be your landlord if you're living alone. All right. Yeah, look at this, the number 7. I mean, you're being supported by Spirit in regards to your living situation, but something is going round and round and round and round. Something is not being resolved, okay? There's something is not being resolved. Something's not being resolved, either in your own mind or with someone else. And you're sort of hoping for a message from Spirit, an outie, I'm hearing, like a way out of this. Okay, let's see. I want you, wow, this keeps coming up, this card. Right, let's clarify. Don't overthink this. It's really like 3 of Swords type of energy where you need to sort of like start thinking more practically. Writing things down and making vision boards are very, very powerful. What do you want to see? What do you want to see happen? Because you can't keep going around and around with this situation. You can't keep doing this. It's making you very unbalanced. I do see a message coming through, right? This came through in reverse, but you know, there could be some sort of message coming in via email, via social media, where you find where you want to be, because where you are right now is not working, okay? And you want more balance. There could be imbalance around you with a certain person. So make a vision board, get out of your head, get out of your emotions, start using your brain to write like things down, especially in Mercury retrograde. What is it you want? So there's a need to action here. All these cards are blue. This is throat chakra energy. It's also emotion. So this situation, whatever it is making you very emotional, and your mental is also affecting your emotions. And Spirit wants you to get like balanced here. I do feel that you will do so, especially in your mind, okay? Right, something is not working, either a marriage or, I don't know, whoever you're living with. It's just like, it's not going to open the keys to any happiness or peace, but there is a new beginning. That's what we want to see, right? By you imagining and making a vision board, journaling, doing strong affirmations about this situation, the heavy burden is going to go, okay? You're definitely moving into, wow, look at that, the Chariot. You are moving, yay! Okay, let's have a look. What I want to do, I want to see where's those other cards? Hold on a second. Yeah, you've got bread. The period of prosperity and abundance is coming in. Spirit wants to bring this into you, okay? Pay attention to your work. Look at these pens and papers. It's time to get really active in regards to practical stuff now, right? You set yourself up in Libra energy. We're in Scorpio season now, right? But you've set yourself up in Libra season. Spirit's asking me to look at something. December, yeah, that's what I wanted. Spirit's like, look at these cards. There's a card there. December's going to be significant, possibly with moving. Use Mercury retrograde to make a clear plan to get out, I want to say, of where you are. All right. There is a new beginning. Spirit is supporting you. Please know this. Let's have a look at work. Happy birthday if you're a Scorpio then. I've just seen the feed. Happy birthday, Astro. We are moving towards Sagittarius season at the end, though, of November. So I don't know when your birthday is. Yay! So I do feel this has got a lot to do with your living situation, even though we're talking about work here. As far as work's concerned, the 12th of November may be significant, but this is about definitely changes happening within your job. Either you know about the changes already, or you wanting the changes, or you're not wanting the changes, okay, and you're worried. You could have heard something on Friday in regards to your job. Something significant could have happened on Halloween day, and you're like, why did this happen? Why is this happening again? You need, oh my goodness, there's a situation going on where Spirit is not only trying to move you out of where you live, but move you possibly out of where you work. Oh dear. Okay. Or into work, right? So if you're working, there's a change. If you're not working, you're like getting curious, because this is very Page of Swords energy, where he's like, I'm getting curious about what I want to do now. All right. You have some sort of deep knowing. Okay, hold on a second. All right. Just a second, because I've got Spirit coming through. They're external, but they're coming in. All right, I'm getting the name Tony. It may be significant or not. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Like, they could, because ancestors and guides come through that, you know, my guide is called Paul. I mean, it's such a common name, right? But like, my main guide is called Paul. So you've got Ben as well. Ben's very significant as well. I don't know who they are to you, or you may not even know them. But you do have Spirit supporting you, your ancestors, okay? There's a battle going on within your own mind. Ace of Pentacles. I feel the opportunity is there for you to either take something, a promotion, a pay rise, or like a job, right? Because the opportunity is there, but you're telling yourself somehow, or why, I don't know why, that you are not deserving, or like you may find it very difficult to be around others as well. Or it's been hard to be around other people. You are moving into a job though, because you have whether the ace is in reverse or in the upright, it is a new opportunity. So you could be moving into a job or leveling up within one, and the money is going up here. So this is really, really nice. You have money coming up. I'm also hearing February is significant, the 7th of a month. Wow, look at that, the 10 of Pentacles. You have you have a masculine in spirit trying to push you towards work of some kind. Is there something you used to do that you need to go back to? I'm also getting working with children could be significant for you. I mean, it could be in a medical environment, it could be in a daycare center. It doesn't have to be, but there is money coming into you through career, okay? Ben is the grandson. I'm just reading the feed. Was a therapist. I don't think you'll be getting back into therapy. I think that sort of like, I mean, you might in the future, but that is a lot, right, mentally for you. But there is an opportunity there. Whether you take it or not, it's up to you. Spirit is, or your father is trying to really like support you. And is it Ben that was the therapist? I mean, if it is, maybe you can get some therapy yourself as well. Like maybe you can get some, like, you know how that like career, how kids in like their last year at school get career sort of advice and counseling or whatever. Venus, post your question. Let's have a look and see what's here for you. Yeah, I mean, that could be good, but I don't know if it's going to make you that much money, okay? Not initially. Takes years for people to, I don't know if you, do you know astrology? I'd love to learn it properly. I know quite a bit, but not enough. Okay, let's have a look. General, Melissa, let's have a look at your reading. Melissa. Finances. Oh dear. Family, oh dear. Oh my goodness, what's going on? It may be a bit of a difficult month for you, I'm hearing, in November, but it's all in the perception and how you deal with things, right? You've got the number 7, the number 10, the number 9. So some odd energy, not even. Let's have a look at career. And environment. Oh, that's quite nice. All right, and love. And let me know if you're single or coupled. Let me know if you're single or coupled, Venus. I'm your Venus, I'm your friend, short desire. Okay, you know, whatever craziness is going on in November, especially in regards to your family or a person in your family, it's going to dissipate. It's just like, it's temporary, okay? Because we've got the chaos and conflict as the overall energy in reverse, which is very 5 of Wands in reverse. So, Spirit is advising you here to stay away from conflict, drama, other people's, even family. You can be there to support others, but don't get involved in any fights or arguments about whatever. It could have, like, you know, something to do with Thanksgiving. Okay, who knows? All right, let's have a look. Unfinished symphony. So, there's something that is not over in regards to your money. And even may spill into next year, because this is the card of 2026, or one of many, okay? There may be something like paying a debt, paying a bill, paying down your credit card. So make a solid plan in regards to your money and your finances. Like, don't be silly with it. Don't like overspend right now. You will heal from a financial situation. Or you'll make a plan to heal from a financial situation, right? Moving forward into the new year, right? Round and round energy is in family. Like I said, there could be someone within your family that the same situation is happening. It's someone you've got a very strong connection with. It could also be a friend that you call family. It could be your partner, right? If you're single or not, let me have a look. Oh, you're single. So it's more likely to do with a friend or a family member. It could be around a celebration as well, with the Two of Cups being here, like Thanksgiving. Yeah, something is like really either playing on your mind with a family member or their mind, and like you're either having to fix the situation. I do feel that you're coming together to make some sort of plan, I'm hearing, like okay, this is the way it's going to be from now on. Interesting. Okay, Treasure Island is in your social. So, you know, there's something about 2025 here with your social being the number 9. It could have been very slow in making friends, keeping friends, dealing with friends, but there's a slowness here. But I do feel there's like, even in 2026, like a new friendship coming in towards you that's going to be really important. You could have like really had to deal with BS from friends in 2025, and you're like just hoping for a new person, okay? Or a new friendship here, and you've got the 6 of Wands. So moving into 2026, you will definitely get some new friends or a new friend. All right. Co-create with Spirit is in your career. So what do you want to happen within your career? You've got a lot of wisdom, you've got a lot of knowledge. Things are going to start moving very quickly within your career. I'm just going to say that. Things are not just going to be stagnant. November, you could be very, very busy at work or in a your private business or an online business or whatever you're doing. You're very, very busy, okay? Make sure that you remain grounded. 5 of Wands in reverse. So this 5 of Wands in reverse down here. So your career is probably the main or the most important thing to focus on, right? And it's going to be very, very busy. Stay away from conflict within your job if you go to an office or go to work or whatever you're doing, okay? Avoid conflict at all costs at work. Use your wisdom from past experiences to support your human self to get through any issues. This is really nice. This is in the center of your reading, and it talks about your environment. So this is like your environment where you live will be very comforting. If you don't have a temple, make a temple in your space. This is a lot of prayer. This is a lot of like manifesting energy. This is a lot of asking for, it's almost like this is what you're doing within your environment, but you're asking for support in other areas like your work, your friendships, your family, whatever, your finances especially. You're asking for help and support, but your home will be a place of great comfort in November, okay? You're going to love being around, like on your own, in your own environment. You're just going to love it. There's something about your home. Perhaps you're doing something like moving furniture around or buying something new. Be careful you don't overspend, right, with that, with that strength energy there. Like, you know, titivating some things up, cleaning up, like putting freshness into your home. You're just going to love it. If you're doing anything like home renovations or you're doing anything to do with your home, it's going to be really satisfying. Milk and honey is in the love position. Interesting. Rainbow blessings in regards to love. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. There is a possibility for you to come across someone that eventually, I'm hearing, it could turn into a relationship. They could be a friend first, or you could make a friend. This person is very giving. They want to give attention to you. Yeah, could even be intimacy. So I definitely see a person. Can you show me, Spirit, who this is? It could be within like Mercury retrograde between the 9th and the 29th. I'm just saying, let your guard down here, like be open. Ooh, you've got the Devil energy. Capricorn, they could be a Capricorn. They could just want, you know, intimacy. You could go out one night and you could get jiggy with it, right? I see good things coming from that, right? I really do. If you got 2 aces, it's going to be a beautiful month. beautiful month. Bit of issues with probably money, family, okay? Possibly conflict at work, but I think you'll like deal with that. The decision's up to you. Four of Pentacles in the reverse with that devil. The decision's up to you which way you want to go with a particular person. You could know them already. As long as you're completely aware and not confused on an emotional level as to what you want out of the relationship. So think on that, because they just may want intimacy. Wow, look at that. Emotional confusion. Make sure that if you're going into something, you're going in with eyes wide open, not shut. Right? Because if they're just wanting intimacy and you're wanting more, you may be very disappointed, because I think that's all it may be. But, you know, have some fun. There's a lot of fun to be had with romance, okay? But I don't see commitment. That was your reading. I don't know if anyone else donated. Otherwise, we'll go to free spin if they're there. I will be on for 1 more hour, guys. Only 1 more hour. I will keep it at 2 hours today. I cannot go over. So if you donate nearer to that 2 hours, I'm going to have to send you an email with your reading later. So if you want to donate, do so now. Otherwise, free spin or, is it Sevdet? Okay, Sevdet. Hi, Lady Fiona. I don't think I'll get to you today, lovely, unfortunately. I'm not adding anyone to my list. I probably won't even get through everyone on the original list anyway. I did only want to come on, I wanted to come on for a lot longer, but I couldn't, unfortunately. Sevdet, free spin. Margaret, will I, thank you, Queen. Will I see TJ after the divorce? Who's TJ? Who is TJ? I need some more information. Is it your ex? Is it your ex-husband? Is it your, who is it? Is it your crush? Is it someone you're interested in? Right, will you see your husband after the divorce? I don't know why you want to know that. Who's wanting the divorce? You, him, or is it mutual? And what is your intuition telling you? You're being supported by spirit right now. You really are. I understand now. Thank you, Margaret. I just needed that clarity. I think you're really worried that they're going to hang around, want you back, that like repetition of the past type of energy here. Let's have a look and see. Will Margaret see her husband after they've divorced? Will he still try? And yeah, there's been a lot of dishonesty here. There's been a lot hidden in this situation. A lot. This is sneaky behavior. This is, you know, his mask fell. So he could have portrayed himself. He could be a narcissist as well. He could have portrayed himself to be someone he wasn't, and then his mask fell. But there's a lot of sneakiness here. You need to rest. I think after this divorce, you just need to rest. Don't worry too much about like choosing a new path or a new road just yet. Just rest, like literally, physically, mentally, etc. Okay? You don't have to make any major decisions, okay? You really don't. You're turning your back on this masculine. You need to rest. No matter what sneaky behavior, there's definitely, he's moving out. If he's in your home now, he's moving out. There's a move. You need to breathe through this, okay? You may need some, you may have some panic attacks or anxiety. You may be having them now. But there's something here about just breathe through this and relax and rest. Don't make any major decisions after the divorce. A lot will change. I don't see that, yeah. You already know. You're very intuitive. You already know. It's time to put yourself on a pedestal. It's time to get back to being Margaret, okay? So he'll stay where he is, whatever that means, Spirit saying. There is fear here that like, but I think he's too interested in, I'm going to just say other people or pursuing other relationships. Look at that Seven of Swords. You know, he's never going to change. He's never going to change. Whether he's with you or someone else, he's always going to be sneaky. He's always got that, I don't know, it's got a lot to do with his childhood and having to lie. He's got used to lying. Chariot can talk about location. Yeah, look at that. The Devil. Yeah, you're releasing yourself from this person. But they're just going to continue doing what they've always been done. Sorry. They think they're like 18 or something. Or younger. So the answer to your question is no. They do have or they will have a female in their life, or more than one. This person is not being supported by Spirit here. They take advantage of others. They're very narcissistic, okay? So you may know that they are, I'm sure that you do. They think they're like, yeah, there's no growth there. They like to feel young again. They like to feel that way by bandying themselves around. I hope that makes sense. Abundance, post your question. If you want to donate, guys, let me know, or let Queen know, let Jasmine know, whoever's Queen's there. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, please like, please subscribe. I'll endeavour to get your reading done. What should I be doing to align with my manifestations? Nothing. You don't need to do anything. A lot of people like over manifest or over try to bring them in. So I don't even have to pull any cards to tell you that. You don't need to do anything to align with your manifestations. Let's do a general. You just need to manifest, because Spirit will never give you anything you can't handle, and they'll never let anything pass you by that's meant for you, okay? Do a vision board, journal. Don't overthink it. Don't like over manifest, because that's telling Spirit that you don't have it, right? So you don't have to do anything more than what you've done. What do you need to do? Don't over manifest. That's what you need to do. Okay, let's do a general for you. Clean up your environment. Okay, if you feel something is over, okay, if someone else or yourself feels that there's like an unfinished business energy, there isn't. It's over. Okay, we're in Aquarius season. We don't have to finish what we start. We don't have to go back to old things. It's all about new. Okay, clean up your environment. And possibly your bodies, right? Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, etc. Okay? There's something about really working on yourself here in all levels to be the best version of yourself you can be. So when the manifestation comes in, Spirit's saying to me now, you're ready for it. You're open to it, okay? Serendipity, things will fall into place in the right time. Serendipity, okay? It doesn't have to be like, let's plan this manifestation. It can't be like that, because it will only come in when it is exactly the right time. It's not a good time right now to make any decisions. There will be changes coming in for you, but not right now, okay? You may want to relocate. This is maybe part of what you're manifesting, jobs or in home. Look at this abundance. As soon as you clean up your energy, and this can mean like whatever you put into your body is how you treat it, right? And how you treat it and what it's going to give out back to you. If you're eating loads of dairy and bread and, you know, you're clogging up your system, you need to eat health foods, okay? I'm getting a lot with health with you. Say an affirmation or two every day, right? What else? So meditate or just prayer. Prayer is powerful. Be grateful. And part of praying is like, be grateful for what blessings you have. Usually at night time I'll go to sleep and I'll say thank you for the day, and please, like, you know, if you give me tomorrow, because you just don't know when you go to sleep one night and you might not wake up. I'm not a predictionist, but I'm just saying, you know, on my thing, I'm just like, you don't know what's going to happen, right? So be grateful for every day. Meditate a little bit. Like, you don't have to over meditate. You don't have to over say affirmations. You don't have to over journal or overthink about things, but you do have to clean up your energy. So if you haven't moved a furniture around in your home for a while, do that. You know, get in the nooks and crannies, sage your home, clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness, right? And also, if you don't want to wash your hair every day, and you know, it's not good to wash your hair every day anyway, make sure that you're putting a little bit of cold water on top of your head when you shower, just to, like, that cleanses your crown chakra, and you should already do that first. There's loads and loads and loads of information on YouTube about that, okay, about all sorts of things. Get busy with this information, all right? Abundance is coming towards you. You are being supported by spirit, even though sometimes you feel you're not. And, like, you're building something. Look at what you've built already, okay? Abundance. Look at what you've built already. Make sure that you're getting enough sleep that you need. Anything else here? Queen of Pence, that's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You've got Virgo energy, double Virgo, the Hermit. Yeah, spend some time on yourself. Stop worrying. You're worrying too much about, like, what, you know, what's behind the corner. You are going through a spiritual transformation, but you're resisting it too. You're too worried about what's never going to happen. All right. The most important thing is being happy and being grateful for what you have. You know, journaling and writing down, imagining what you want to bring into your life, and spirit will bring exactly what you need. Remember, we're always going through lessons as well, right? I've got 40 minutes left on my live, guys. If you want to donate, do so now. Princess is next, then Starfall. Princess and Starfall. Hi, Paula. Princess, Starfall, if you're here, say hello. If you're here and you haven't wrote your name in the chat, write it in. You never know, I may get to you. I'm not sure, but Starfall. Anna. Hi, Anna. Please don't post questions in the feed. I'll call your name if and when it's your turn. Okay, I understand, Queen. Okay, Princess, write your question, please. Generals are always good, guys, especially because we're at the beginning of a month, all right? Messages for November for Starfall. What do you want to know, Princess? Princess is first, Starfall. I'm using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck today because, I don't know, I'm just really being pulled towards it. Any messages? Do you want a general for November, or do you just want, like, what you need to know right now? Hi, Fiona. I don't know whether I'll get to you today, Fiona. All right. Princess isn't replying. Let's have a look and see what's here for you, Princess. What does Princess need to know the most right now? I feel that you're waiting for something to come in, waiting for a message, waiting for someone to contact you. You may be questioning why this is not happening or happening in your timing. So, like, there's a need to be patient. We'll look at that here. If you're wondering what's happening to you you're going through a spiritual awakening, 100%. I'm just going to say you're going through from a difficult time to a much happier time. So there's a need to forgive yourself here. There's a need to do some healing and move on and put the past behind you. Like, don't ask why things have happened. Just accept they did. almost for some sort of like lesson you possibly learned, or okay, Spirit is really trying to support you through this level up. You're going into much more happier times. You could also, like I said, and you need to talk to me, Princess, to let me know you're getting these messages, or so I may be talking to thin air. You're waiting for some message to come in. It could be to do with career, work. You're asking why it's not happening fast enough. Definitely going through something here where you're awakening, okay? We've got the Libran energy as well. And we have the not for you card. There's something that is not for you. It could be related to this person you're waiting for a message. It could even be in love. Maybe they're hiding something from you as well, I'm hearing. Now, if that's specific to you and it's making sense, let me know so we can delve more into that situation, because I think it's like the main thing of your reading. Now, it doesn't have to be love. It can be a friend. Maybe Spirit's trying to remove that person from your life even, because you are moving into a time period on a spiritual level that you can't take everyone with you. All right. All right. Why is this message in a bottle and this why energy? You may be asking a lot of questions to the universe. Why has that happened? Why is this happening now? But you're changing. Spirit's really trying to help you. You have a female, either ancestor or grandmother in spirit, trying to support you with the changes that you're going through. But like I said, if you've been going through a hard time in 25, 26, 27 are going to be much more exciting. Okay, much more exciting. If you're associated with someone in love and you're waiting to hear from them and they're not contacting you, they're not for you. All right, they're not for you. This is really playing on your mental and your emotions. Three of Swords on these beautiful cards. This poor little butterfly has been like, so this is the delicate flower, and that's you, being pinned to this board here. You feel stuck in regards, especially like emotionally and mentally, about a person, and they're not for you. They're hiding stuff from you. Spirit, like I said, will not let anything pass you by that's meant for you, but they will also remove things. Okay. I'm getting the name Stella or Stellia, like cosmically as well. Could be ancestral. It could be that grandmother. Stella, something beginning with S. Stella, Sarah. Okay, that may be significant. Lady Fiona, please do not put questions in the feed. I will not respond to you until I call your name and it's your turn. Or you will be deleted. I'm sorry, I can't, I have so many people through this channel, and Queen will delete people who just keep spamming, okay? Please don't do it, because you will be, yeah. All right, you could have had an argument or a disagreement with a person. Someone could have been very dogmatic in their way of thinking, or I feel there's a particular person. If there's not a particular person, you're just sick and tired of waiting for possibly for love to come in. But I do feel there's some sort of person, or this could be people from your past. All right, you don't have love in your life right now. You're single, I feel. You will be happy. The Spirit wants you to be happy. You know, but there's some sort of focus here on something else. There's something about success. You will be happy and successful in your life. There will be a time for love, I'm hearing, okay? November's going to bring you a lot of strength, or you have a lot of spiritual strength behind you. Let me know what your grandmother's name was, okay? Let me know. That would be great. So you've got Libran energy. There's a need to purge something or remove something here. I'm just going to say, right, and it doesn't have to be love, it could be platonic. There's someone around you that is not telling you the truth, okay? There's someone around you that is hiding something. Could be a mother, could be a father, it could be a brother, a sister, it could be a friend, right? And then, yeah, they're not being open. What is this about? In Mercury retrograde, you're going to find out what this is. Seven of Swords and the Hanged Man. Someone is keeping something from you. Someone is definitely hiding something, okay? What are they hiding? There's something about success in career or study going on over here, but someone's hiding something, possibly about what they do with their money. They're not talking about it. They're not telling you. Perhaps they like spending, or they like gambling, or yeah, perhaps they're not doing very well financially. I feel it's like it's a masculine. It's a possible Sagittarius or Leo. Okay, so if you're connected to a masculine who is Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, that is definitely your story. There's someone's hiding something. They're possible Aries. It's a love relationship. I thought you were single. I felt you were single. Maybe you're not. Okay, something is... Okay. Are you currently in a relationship? You can let me know now because I've not been reading the feed. I just saw a couple of new people come in, but I'm not reading. Are you in a relationship? No, I didn't get that name. Princess, are you in a relationship? I am not single. So who is the masculine air sign, fire sign? Sagittarius or Leo? Very, very strong Aries energy there. Who's the Aries in your life? Do you have an Aries in your life? Okay. There's a man that's controlling in your life. If he's not an Aries, he's controlling. Possible fire sign. Okay, look at his rising. Okay, there's someone, it could be even your father. I don't know if your father's still alive, but there's someone, a masculine in your life, that is not telling you everything. Starfall, post your question. Guys, I'll be on for 30 more minutes. If you want to... Oh, messages for November. If you want to donate, let me know. Let Queen know. I will only be on for 30 more minutes, and I will not be on for any longer than that. Okay, just keep an eye out for that, Princess. If someone comes into your life, and it could be a work colleague, and they're very controlling, or even a boss, they're not meant to be in your... Yeah, so you could have some sort of challenge there. Starfall. Finances, family. Ooh, nice. I like that. I feel that you've got some sort of Thanksgiving party or get together. Are you planning like an outside barbecue, I'm hearing as well, or seeing like a lot of people around you? Okay, social. I like the social thing. I think you're getting over the social... I'll touch on that in a second. Getting over people a little bit in November. Perhaps you're spending too much time with others. Career. Oh, really nice. Environment. Oh, nice. Are you connected with someone? Have you got like a partner? Okay, love. Love. Yeah, okay. Bottom of the deck. Right, okay. Never ending story in the reverse. Okay. Really nice month. I do think that it's really nice month. I would say that you need to pay attention to a couple of things here. Your finances. Possibly disconnecting from some people or just spending more time on your own. or the need to be on your own a little bit more, and your love situation, if you're in love. But if you're single, this would be like the need to get ready for something, because the clean it up energy is getting ready. So love, you have clean it up. Clean it up always talks about your bodies, your spiritual, physical, mental, and emotional body. And it can be literal, right? It can be that you need to change something within your environment to make it more welcoming, more energetic flow, etc., feng shui, things like that. That's very baseline, tangible, right? But like there's something here that you need to change within any of your bodies, or grow, okay? Change or grow something before you get love in, because you're single, right? I've just read the feed. So you need to do something to allow love in. There could be someone in your social environment that you have a connection to, or you're interested in. Let's have a look at the first card. We've got mending some sort of financial situation before, I'm going to say between now and the end of the year, consolidating debt, paying things off, making a plan with the bank, or making a literal budget plan and being disciplined and sticking to paying things off and your finances here, okay? So let's clarify that. Something about the number 7, so the last 2 years may have been really difficult. Someone could have also been like, you haven't had a strong financial base, or someone could have been like, I want to say like done the wrong thing or been unfair in regards to your money. But you have the Strength card. So you have spiritual strength here in regards to mending the financial situation. The second card is family. You have some sort of, let me know if you've got like an event or something coming up with your family, like a Sunday dinner or lunch, or Thanksgiving. We don't have Thanksgiving, so I keep like pausing when I say that because I can't remember the name of it. We don't have Thanksgiving of course, in Australia and Bali. There's something here about Thanksgiving possibly, and like having fun. I'm getting like, yeah, having fun energy. There's something about a baby, or someone's just had a baby, or getting like being pregnant. I don't know if you know someone in your family or social circle. There could be a female water sign as well, or even Temperance, Sagittarius energy. So this is the Queen of Cups. So there could be something really nice happening in and around November with a family or a mother figure, a sister, or even a friend. Or this could be you. You could be wanting to go towards a family member as well that you have like you're disengaged from, or distranged from, and want to start something new with them. Want to like this forgiveness here as well. You're being very loving towards your family, like really loving. So time for a nap. You need to take a break possibly from some people, possibly, you know, it's been the last 6 months have been very social for you. You've had a lot of people around you. It's been very busy. People have been wanting your attention. November's a need to have a break and spend some time on your own. I think intuitively you know this as well. You have career, a new life. This is really nice. Like if you're interested in getting a new job or attaining a new job, a promotion, a pay rise, something like that. The number, Spirit saying number. So the number, the 12th or the 3rd of November could be significant in regards to your career. But this is like a glow up in your career. This is really nice. So this is a new beginning, a new start. This is a passion project as well. If you're wanting to start a passion project. I mean, people say don't start shit in Mercury retrograde. I start loads of things in Mercury retrograde. I journal, I write lists, and I rewrite lists, and I make plans for property and things like that. And like, I really get in the recess, reevaluate energy there. So maybe that's you. You need to have a look at your work. But if you're starting a project or career, especially a YouTube channel, anything like that for yourself, passion project, it's going to be very successful. Don't fight this as well. Like, go with it. The Soulmates card is here in regards to your environment. Someone in your environment possibly needs your support here. Could be a masculine, could be a Taurus. Something could be going very slow for someone. They could be going through some shadow energy as well, like they could be going through a dark night of the soul. Someone in your environment, in your home, who you live with. As far as your environment is concerned, there's a beautiful connection to it. You know, your room, your wherever, if you live with people or not, like your own space. And it's going to be conducive with reflection, okay? Clean it up in regards to your relationships. I know that you're single, but Spirit's saying to get ready. There could be something to do with March, which is 2026, March 26, very Pisces, Aries energy here, very Pisces energy. There could be, if you're looking for love, a King of Swords incoming here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, possibly, all right? Ooh, happiness coming in. I don't think it's this year. I think that if you're single, like, there could be love coming in next year. A very strong connection, strong relationship. They're going to really love you, by the way, whoever they are. What you don't see coming, or what you need to know the most, like what you don't see, is, you know, this never-ending, the never-ending story of the round and round card. When they come up in reverse, it's Spirit saying, like, don't overthink going back to something or talking to a person from the past, or if something is over, it's done, it's over, okay? It's done and it's over. You don't have to revisit something here. We're in Aquarius season now. You just need to look forward. There's abundance coming in. Keep focused, right? Especially on your home and your environment. Anything that's going to make you stable. That was your reading. We've got about 25 minutes left. Queen, post your question, please, before anyone else. Okay. These are my favourite cards in the whole wide world right now. Queen, post your question. Yep. It is not a brilliant day to do cards. Saturday nights are always super slow. I suppose everyone's going out and having fun, right? Getting ready, going for dinner, seeing family, going out on dates, getting jiggy with it, whatever people are doing. Let's have a look. Queen. Will Queen spend time with Ethan during the holiday period, New Year, and for his birthday next year? Just wait and see what happens. I think the relationship is building, it's growing, because the building blocks is there. But observe, right? Observe him, observe how he is with others as well, I'm getting. So maybe you're going to go out and he's going to meet like a friend out, or you're going to go out with his friends, or like look how he treats his friends. I don't know. So you must get to a point then you're going to meet his friends, because there's something here about look how he treats his family or friends is important. That will really show the true essence of someone, okay? You have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. You have the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, I mean, the opportunity's there. But you need to... The Seven of Wands is protection. The Seven of Wands is also like setting boundaries and saying no. With it being in the reverse, you need to be a bit more like go with the flow, chill energy, and the opportunity will be there, okay? Ooh, ooh, Queen, go for it. I just read your comment. How exciting. What did I say in your reading the other day? Go and get some like sexy lingerie and like turn up at the door with nothing on. You know that song? It's time that you had gifts in your life here. You just need to be more playful, I feel. And like, don't expect too much. Don't look at the future too much. Observe like the way he is, his attitude, his personality, his gifts, his, you know, idiosyncrasies. We all have them. And then like, but it is definitely time that you I'm hearing like unleash yourself from your mind. Like don't overthink this situation, right? Two of Cups, beautiful. So yeah, I mean, but it's a yes, but it's also like, let your guard down. Stop protecting your energy so much. Don't keep thinking the worst is going to happen. We have that little bondage card again as well. Do you remember we got that for you yesterday? I'll just leave that with you. Okay, there's something about raw energy as well. I mean, you know the answer to this, or you will. I think things will move a little slower than you want, and that's why that card was there about like, just be playful, just be fun. If it's meant to happen, it will like fall into place, but I think it will if you take Spirit's advice, okay? Don't like, you need to let your guard down with yourself and just be more open and be more fun. Like sing and dance. I'm seeing you singing and dancing. Like have a couple of drinks and just like, just enjoy the moment, right? You need to let your guard down a little bit more. Stop letting your emotions rule your decisions. A period of emotional confusion that you may have will be over. You will have more clarity. Like this can be a successful relationship, but don't set any boundaries on him or yourself. Just have fun, okay? Just have fun. Because right now, observe him and have fun. But the main message, I think, is this Nine of Pentacles, which is about like, get in the energy of detachment, which just means showing that you can take care of yourself and you live your own life, and like, I buy my own shit type of energy. I do my own thing. But it's not in a negative way. It's not like a, you know, I'll be okay without you because I'm like Beyonce anyway. No, it's not that type of energy. It's just like showing up as like being able to look after yourself, and that's all you need to do, because that is so attractive to a masculine. And then we have New Year energy with the Fool, which is like, yeah, I love that card, it's super sweet. So things will change in the new year. I think between you there will be some decisions that you both need to make in the new year. It's a very spiritual year for you next year. I think there's more like I think I've said it before, but there's more like love coming in from him, or affection, attention coming in from him towards you. If you stop battling with this, I've got to protect my energy, I've got to, you know, no, just like relax here. Okay. I'm on for 15 minutes. If anyone wants to donate, you can do so now. Okay. Otherwise, I will be leaving the feed. I know there's only a few people on. That's fine. That's not why I'm leaving. I already said at the beginning I was leaving on the 2-hour mark because I'm traveling. Okay. Ashish or Jamie? Ashish, Jamie, Angel. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. I'm just going to the beach. I'm excited. Just going to go have breakfast at the beach, but it's like an hour and a half away. So, and it's nearly 8 a.m. Well, we're leaving. I think we're leaving at 7:30, 8 o'clock maybe. Okay, Jamie, it's your turn. What do you want to know? Let's see what comes out here. And I will be leaving the feed, I think, because it's time. There's my TikTok. It's time. I will not get to the end of the list, no. Hi, Priya. Sorry, I'm leaving the feed in a second. Let's have a look at Jamie's reading. General for Jamie. Let me know if you're there, Jamie. Oh, I'm going to leave that. Oh, Jamie, my lovely. I'm sorry if I was a little bit harsh on you yesterday. I didn't realize you literally can't walk around. But we can all do things, like you can get on your laptop, you can start like writing a plan, looking for like writing, possibly writing your story. Let's have a look here. Finances. It is definitely time to look at your finances. There is growth here. You're going to action something. Possibly you're also thinking in November about buying something. The 13th and the 14th of November and the 30th of November could be significant. Then you've got this in your family. So there's some sort of like rebirth happening, or even birth. Scorpio energy, and perhaps you know a Scorpio. Okay, this is interesting because, like, yeah, this is exactly like where we're at, isn't it, Joni? To be fair, in the reverse, someone is being very unfair in your social or friendship circle, and like that is probably playing on your mind the most. Then we've got career. You've got being at home. Yeah, so you're working from home, or you're doing something from home, or you can work on something at home. So I know you can't like go out, but maybe you're working at home, or you need to like do something from home. Okay, let me know if that makes sense. Blessed, I'm going to put that in the upright. That is in your environment. Make your environment, 22nd of November could be significant, but make your environment somewhere that you feel like it's a temple, all right, to be able to thank God or whoever you worship, okay? And prayer is powerful. This is gratitude as well, okay? So time for a nap in regards to your love life. Yeah, love life is a little bit stagnant, but it doesn't need to be exciting right now. I think you've got enough going on in your life. Bottom of the deck is like, keep that dream alive. This is what you don't see coming. You will reach your destination. You will have abundance in your life. It will be slow, okay? Possibly because of what's been going on. It's definitely time, like you don't want to leave a situation. I feel it's got to do all with this friendship as well, in this social area, but you may have to right now. Okay, so it's possibly time to reassess your financial situation and like make a plan, a 5-year plan where you want to be. You have strength here. I mean, you may not have a load of money, but you can like look forward, okay, to like, don't worry about money, okay? Spirit will always give you support. You have the regeneration energy in your family, something about generational things possibly here, with that word being in the card. Okay, perhaps you're learning something about your ancestry. That would be great to do, ancestry.com or something like that. There's something about love and support, or coming in from someone unexpected. I'm hearing someone you didn't think that would come in and support you in regards to your family, but they are. There's the support. To be fair, in the reverse, that's that situation with the friendship. You're very guarded, or the person is still guarded through the month of November, and there is no communication. So don't worry about it. This person, like, don't worry about it. Oh my God, as I said that, the 9 of Swords in the reverse came out. Do not worry about it. Just like leave it right now. Libra may be significant, okay? It is the Queen of Pence, maybe Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, possibly Taurus, all right? Because there is a female here that is just not being fair to you, all right? And I wouldn't like, I'd be aware of it, but I wouldn't like dwell too much on it. I think you have to just worry about your environment and making sure you have the rest and prayer and gratitude for the month of November. Working from home, that's pretty much self-explanatory. You've got the blessed energy, which is in your environment. I'm seeing like star energy. Perhaps you can learn something new. We've also got Sagittarius. I feel that your environment, you're either doing something new, or you're like, there's a new energy in like your room or your home or whatever, okay? That would be good to mix up the energy. I love the temperance card there. Sagittarius, and then we have the last card, which is love. Not really time for love. Get yourself right, okay? You're not really wanting to think about love right now. You're going through a transformation. You're trying to battle with something within your mind. It could have a lot to do with this car wreck issue, okay? I'll try one more person. We've got 10 minutes left, but if Angel, if Kritika is there, I'll take your reading. I need to take some headache tablets as well because I'm just feeling off, okay? Maybe next time he will, Queen. I can't demand spirit come into me. I think they just pop through and then out again to just let you know that they're with you. That's all it is, with whatever decisions or whatever you're going through. Ashish, post your question. It probably was him, but he didn't bring a message, or he didn't necessarily come through to bring a message, just to say that he's with you, maybe, with like things. So just know that he's with you and he's always trying to help you. Okay. Ermel, sorry, I did call your name before. Thank you, Queen. Ashish, is there a chance for Lavisha and I to be in a relationship? Last time I spoke to her was last year. Ashish. There's some sort of, I heard disruption, so there could have been some sort of tower moment that happened between you both. Someone's not being very fair to you. So if she hasn't spoke to you for a long time, it's just like, I'm getting rude as well. Perhaps she was rude, or something happened that stopped the relationship, maybe. But there's like an unfairness here, like it's not fair. Or you could have even been saying like it's not fair. Ooh, you're trying to manifest her in the fates, star energy, Aquarius energy here. And you are being supported by spirit to try to help you with this connection. But you don't want things to be the same. If you guys are going to get back together again or get back in communication, it has to change. All right? It can't be the same way as it was, whatever that means to you. So there is a really strong possibility that this person will contact you, or if you reach out to them, they will be open to communication, okay? All right, and we got the milk and honey card, which is rainbow blessings, and we have a new beginning. So you know what, if you do reach out to this person, there is like a really strong presence, I want to say here, of the energy of making something work, or making something grow, but it has to change, or that person has to change, or maybe you have to change, okay? Wheel of Fortune, really, really nice. Yeah, perhaps there was conflict or arguments in the past, and that will need to change. Otherwise, you're just going to go, like, if this person was an ex or something, you're just going to get over the same BS from, right? I do feel that you need to get in touch with this person. This person could be willing to give something another go. Then you have the Tower, but I think it's a good Tower. Yeah, I mean, this relationship could be successful, but it has to be different than before. So stop worrying, Spirit saying, about this, and like just reach out to them, all right? Reach out to them. They are a soulmate, okay? They are a soulmate. That is your reading. I need to go take some headache tablets. I don't know if it's also like an online thing, but there is like a need for you to reach out to them. I think that like there is the opportunity for something to happen. something nice to happen. Thank you for being here today. I hope everyone is doing really, really well. I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, sorry I didn't get to everyone, right? I'm sorry I didn't get to everyone. Tomorrow maybe, okay? Enjoy your night, enjoy your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, I've just seen Andrea. If you want to donate, Andrea, just let me know. I've got 5 more minutes left. Been watching Wentworth. What's Wentworth? What is Wentworth? I've heard of it, but I don't know what it's about. I'll just wait for Andrea. If she wants to donate, she can. Got like 30 seconds for Andrea to come on. Otherwise, I don't know if she's donated. We'll just wait for her. Andrea, are you there? She might have just said that and just gone off, Queen, so I'm not really bothered. Well, oh, thank you, Andrea. Post your question. Okay, nah, I don't really watch commercial television, so I'm more like a YouTube person. Don't really put the television on unless it's for Netflix on TV or YouTube. Don't really watch TV. I mean, I don't know, is it on Netflix? It might be. Andrea, what's going on with you? Okay, Andrea. Carlos, first of all, I want you to know, the Spirit wants you to know that he's very loyal to you, okay? This card came out and I knew you were going to ask a love question. It is not Aries, it's Leo energy, but it doesn't really matter, right? That's his sister sign anyway. So there's loyalty here. He's very loyal. Or no, not or. And he could have needed to see a family member or a friend or been there to support someone else, okay? So please avoid conflict with your partner. Whatever he's telling you, he's also telling you the truth, okay? So please don't think he's doing anything, Spirit's saying. Look at that, truth be told in the upright. He's being open, he's being honest here. Do not like make something out of nothing. He is your soulmate. So whether he blew you off or, you know, it depends what like energy he did it in, but he's your soulmate. He's not done anything. Okay, there's possibly a gift coming in. There's a risk also coming in that you guys need to take. Let's clarify. Oh, you're the Aries. Okay, so he's loyal. Sorry. He's the Leo. Ah, so there's the Leo energy. And that's just double clarification. He is very, very loyal. Okay. And you need to start. And there's a lot of wisdom from here. He's an old soul. I just want to say that too. Ancient soul even. Queen of Wands, there's you. Yeah. You're sort of like, did he or didn't he do something? Or is he lying or telling me the truth? Andrea, he's telling you the truth. He's very loyal. You need to avoid conflict here. Possibly even apologize. Look at this, 7 of Swords in reverse. He didn't do anything wrong. He may have blown you off for a reason, but it was whatever reason he gave you was true. He's very open, very honest. Yeah, look at that 5 of Wands. You need to start, look at that, 5 of Wands. Perhaps you're having conflict over this. It's on the 5 of Wands energy. There needs to be more balance here and possibly an apology. It needs to come from you. I don't know. Magician, you can recreate this. You can make sure, you know, you can make sure that you bring this back into balance. The Empress, right? Get back in the Empress energy, Andrea, okay? There's nothing that has happened here. Okay, you've got the Star, right? So this maybe is just that like happiness that you're getting from this reading, knowing that it's all okay. But whatever he's telling you is the truth. Whatever that is, okay? Whatever that is. There's some sort of gift coming. I don't know whether you're giving him a gift, or maybe it's just the gift of your energy and your time. Making plans with him for future plans. Okay, there's a need for you to stop being disappointed emotionally in something, or the need to address something emotional. And think positively about the situation and connection. There's the Lovers. So here's your person. You've got the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, okay? That was your reading. That was your reading. So there's more support required from you towards him here. There's more trust required from you towards him here. Thank you, Andrea. Andrea wasn't talking to me. That's okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope that everything is well, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.